How you guys doing? I have a couple packages here to show you. These are all Amazon Prime deals that started. I think it's a little ridiculous that we're having an Amazon Prime thing in the middle of October, right before Black Friday, because it did kind of like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like since COVID started, and none of the stores were open, these stores started stretching their deals all month long, and they were kind of already doing that before, but really started then. And it's just now is getting irritating, but I did take advantage of it. I did order some movies because I had to do that because I love my deals. But let's start before we get into that. Start with this poster I got. I went to go see Amsterdam. There'll be a review on my main channel, but they had these new Smile posters. If you look at this, so this is a pain chart, but what's really cool about it, see how it says no pain? There's kind of vacant an expression. The more you go down, the creepier it gets with that smile when they die. And if you know the movie, you know what that means. But it's just, that's a really cool poster. Whenever I go down to work and they have posters to take home that they give away to customers and stuff, I always snag one for myself, put it on the wall. That's why, look behind you. Like, a lot of these things come from work, posters and things. Have you ever seen my background? So that's that. And then this right here, so yeah, that's what I grabbed there. I actually enjoyed the movie Smile. Made over $100 million, which I found pretty interesting. So, doing pretty well for itself for the kind of movie it is, shockingly, but you know. So I wanted to so then these other two items weren't part of the deal. I was buying someone a Christmas gift, and I thought of a better Christmas gift to get them than the one I got them. So I just canceled that order, and I ordered not a couple movies, just a movie and a pop that was on sale. So this movie was $5. This is a hot chick. Now, I've never seen this movie. It's a Touchstone movie. The reason I bought this is in the news recently, it came out that Rob Schneider is doing a sequel to the movie Animal for Tubi, and I was like, what? All right. But then it got me thinking about other Rob Schneider movies, and I haven't seen a lot of them. So, and the Animal is out of print, actually, not on Blu-ray. Now, it is a Paramount movie, so we probably will get a Blu-ray. This will probably never get a Blu-ray. That's why I bought the DVD. And it was $5 off of Amazon. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go check this comedy movie out. And $5 is a good deal. And then I grabbed this Oscar from The Office, holding the little scarecrow from the Halloween episodes and stuff. I like Oscar a lot as a character from the show, so. And I didn't have a pop of his yet, and when I saw that for $5 off of Amazon, I thought that was a pretty good deal. And it's kind of a unique one. He's holding the little scarecrow thing. Not super memorable moment of the show. Not probably the best pop they could have done with this character, but still cool enough. And then one other thing that I grabbed that wasn't necessarily part of the deals. It was a deal, but it was a deal that I'd seen earlier, and while I was already ordering stuff, I just decided to grab it. I mentioned I'm really behind on all these Ultraman sets, and I've been trying to slowly progress and collect them all. And so whenever I see one for cheap, I grab it. So this one was $10, and this is Ultra Zero, the Chronicle. This one's really cool. I like the cover on this one. You undo that. That's really neat. It's got multiple discs. They're kind of stacked. There's only 4 discs here, so I don't know why they couldn't have made just 2 flippers, but whatever it is. But that's really, really neat for me, because I'm nowhere close to having all the Ultraman stuff. Just trying to slowly catch up. So these are all the 4Ks I ordered. Now I do have 2. Actually, it's 2 or 3. I can't remember. I have a couple more that are coming. So. If you like this video, just subscribe so you can stay tuned when I post the next video. To be honest, none of these were really great deals on 4Ks. I've seen, but either I wanted them, or I was just like, you know what, that's a good enough deal that I will get it, but I could still probably, if I really wanted to, could have waited for a better deal. This one was a good deal, though. I bought Shrek for $12 on 4K. I have not heard great things about this transfer, but I guess if you follow my main channel, so this is what I like to do on my main channel. I like to review a series of movies, and that series of movies it takes me time to do that. And, I have a certain day I review the whole series. Right now I'm doing The Omen. After that, since I already reviewed Jaws because it was playing in 3D, I want to do the Jaws sequels. And then after that, I want to do Shrek to tie in with the release of Puss in Boots because that's kind of how I like to do these series. So I bought Shrek on 4K, and I will be pre-ordering Shrek 2 and come out in 4K and Puss in Boots in 4K. So I can have those all to coincide with the release of Puss in Boots. But yeah, I've heard this transfer isn't great, but I figured it'd be cool to watch this transfer, see how it is. It was cheap enough that I didn't mind paying for it. And, I do really like Shrek. So I'm excited for that video series because I've actually been telling myself, I want to rewatch it. I want to rewatch it. But I haven't done it because it's well, I just want to wait till I do that video series. This one I had to have because I have the poster on my wall. If you've seen my videos before, I actually had the standee, which I got from work because I work at a movie theater. And, so I really love this movie. And it wasn't a great deal for this one at all. This was $15. And just, I'm not getting a slipcover, because they don't really have any more slipcovers of this. And it's just no, 15 is a little too much. But for me, I wanted this movie bad enough that I actually was mad I didn't pre-order it and get it on release day. Even though it would have been $30. But yeah, I was mad at myself. And so I finally just decided to just order it because it was $15. And that was a good enough deal that I felt like it was good enough to grab. This one was cool because I ordered the first Blade Runner last Prime Day that they had. Or not the first, the second one. And I've never seen the first one. And so I finally went and grabbed the first one so I can finally watch both of them for the first time. Because I've never seen either. And we got the 4K here. We got the Blu-ray of the final cut. We got the DVD of some just 1 and 2 of some Making a Blade Runner documentary. Interesting. So I don't know what that's about. Have to look into that. I'll be honest, not super well versed in the Blade Runner mythology and lore and all this stuff, or the details of what went on and how this movie was made. I know there was a bad theatrical cut that even Harrison Ford hates, and they screwed with it. And then there's now multiple different cuts. I don't know what all the cuts different mean. I've heard just watch the final cut, so that's what I'm going to do, and that's the version on this 4K. So. And then this last one here actually did have a slipcover. That's Godzilla 2014. This was a necessary upgrade for me because I had this movie on Blu-ray for many, many years. And that Blu-ray was very worn and old because it was the very first Blu-ray from 2014. So this was 2014 when this movie came out that I bought that Blu-ray. I didn't buy it. I got it for Christmas from some grandparents. And I've watched that thing so many times. Not as much as I like some of my other movies, but that's when I watched a lot because I love that movie. And I still kind of really like it. But yeah, so this was $10. And that Blu-ray was worn and old. And unless it's a really dark movie, I imagine this film is going to be much brighter on this 4K. And that will be better to watch. So I just decided, what? That's a definite upgrade for me. And I wish, and so, yeah, this is all the 4Ks and cool stuff I picked up. I got more coming in the mail, so stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.